I thought of Buddha's first noble truth: to live is to suffer. Our society has done an amazing job in reducing physical pains with medicines by dulling our senses. But that has come with an epidemic of addiction and dysfunction. And it's not just doctors who seek to eliminate pain. For 100 years, the left in government have made it their mission to have a government program to address almost every pain. As their allies in education, deny truth so there is no wrong and therefore nothing to worry about. And their allies in Hollywood and the media promote a culture of titillation and violence that numbs our senses in an attempt to please us. All of this has resulted in an epidemic of psychological, moral, and spiritual pain and suffering. As the philosopher Peter Kraft says, quote, "America has conquered the world of pain, but we have lost our soul, our meaning, our hope, and our purpose." Face it, the left can always promise more stuff and make it sound like they care more because they make it easier for Americans by providing the stuff for them through government programs paid for by somebody else's money. For those in our movement who want to abandon our country's moral underpinnings so we can win, permit me to paraphrase a great teacher and ask, what does it profit a movement to gain the country and lose its own soul? The left in America and around the world has made that Faustian bargain. For the sake of our country and our movement, we must not. President Obama says he wants to transform America. Leave it to President Obama to see himself in such a grandiose role in the world. But let's be honest. America has been in the process of transforming for 100 years. He just wants to close the deal. He has successfully offered a new deal to the American public. He and his friends in Washington will reduce the pain and the suffering. They'll reduce Frankel's how. In exchange, we simply have to abandon the why of America. He wants to exchange the why of the American Revolution for the why of the French Revolution. Let's face it, folks. The passion in America has been on the other side. They live their lives every day to transform us. And we, who think everything is going to be just fine, America isn't really going to change much. We just go about our lives. It's not to say we don't live good lives. We do. Most Americans live very good lives. But we don't have the passion that they do to, in every aspect in our lives, rise up and fight against what our founders said was the greatest threat to freedom: time. Time. The erosion of our values over time. I would say to all of you, don't look to Washington, D.C. to solve this problem. I served 16 years in the Congress, and I can tell you, there are very few leaders in Congress. There are a lot of followers. They stay very, very close to where the American public is. Congress and the President are simply a reflection of what America is today. So if you look to them to solve your problems, let me assure you, you will be disappointed. The answer is here. We are the answer because in part we are the problem. We, who have so much, have to rededicate ourselves in our churches, in our families, in our communities, in our school boards, in our local nonprofit organizations, in every aspect of our lives. We have to fight for the principles that made this country great. We have to fight for those who are suffering and being left behind. They don't want government money. They want your money. Not because they want your cash. They want what comes and they need what comes with it. Your caring, your mentorship, your love, all things government cannot give.